So, good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters. I'm Toastmaster Francis, Sergeant at Arms of our club. Welcome to the 197th meeting of the Puducherry Toastmasters Club. Am I audible?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, the mission of Toastmasters into more effective communicators and leaders. We provide a support and to members develop communication and leadership skills and resulting in the great and personal growth. So today's ground rules. Online participants, please stay on mute. Offline participants, please ensure your phones are on silent. Online participants, please do not interrupt the speaker while they are speaking. Avoid topics related to sex, religion, and politics. Introduction of the presidential officer. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce our presidential officer for today's meeting. The role of the presidential officer is pivotal as they ensure the smooth execution of a meeting, provide guidance, support to our members, and uphold the values and missions of Toastmaster International. Our presidential officer embodies the spirit of leadership, possesses exceptional communication skills, and inspires us all to strive for excellence. Today, we are privileged to have Toastmaster Bilal as our presidential officer. Please join me in welcoming our presidential officer. I'm handing to Bilal, Toastmaster Bilal.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Francis, for that
You're welcome,
wonderful introduction. So, good morning, Toastmasters. Guests, am I audible and visible? Can someone confirm?
Yes.
Okay. So, I officially welcome you all to 197th meeting of Puducherry Toastmasters Club. It's my pleasure here to join this meeting today. And we had a club officers training program yesterday, and we had 6 out of 7 who have already attended our meeting, our training yesterday. And before we proceed, I would like to ask these XCOM officers who got trained today, what is that one learning you had from yesterday's training? So can I hear it from upcoming XCOM who attended the training yesterday? Can we go ahead with our upcoming president? Yes, Sandy.
So sorry, it was 5, not 6. So sorry for this correction. So from yesterday's SCOM OTP, so I learned how the president actually works and how not to about only president. The trainer covered me overall SCOMs. Overall, from president to till say what we need to do. So I heard some new points which I didn't hear from previous OTPs. So it is a new thing to me. Then that's all. Then I will try to implement the same thing in upcoming time.
Super, Anto. So we all know that everywhere, like every time when you attend a training, we get to learn some new thing. That's how Toastmaster works. Yes, Tina, please go ahead.
Yeah, I had a different overview actually this time because this is the first time I'm attending a different division, OTP. And what I learned from this particular OTP was this division gave an experience for all the past district leaders, actually, especially for the training, considering it as IPTT, Mohan, Dtm, Alex Jacob, and not only on the stage, they also allowed the past district leaders to speak inside the breakout room. That's more important. It's not about the newbies who's coming in, training. I'm not finding some faults here, but the point here I wanted to implement is the experience speaks. What is their journey, and what is their inputs? So that was a comfort zone when, especially, I attended a VPPR training. Toastmaster Haripriya was the trainer, and she gave a lot of inputs. And we found so many newbies who have been groomed into VPPR for this first time. So maybe around like 80% of people were VPPR actually for the first time. And Haripriya allowed me and some other members to share their experience of how the public relations works as a corporate, college, and community. So sharing ideas within each other inside the training room, it really works. It's not, the thing is like it was very appreciable way, and more importantly, sharing your ideas within your each member, it's very, very beneficial. And that too for Toastmaster fraternity is a very impressive manner, actually. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tina, for sharing your experience with us. So any other XCOM who attended the OTP for the first time want to share your learning with the club members?
Hi Bilal. So I attended a OTP training for treasurer role. I got many insights how we can play a treasurer role in better way, and what are the roles and responsibilities and the resources, and how we can conduct the milestone meeting in budget friendly way. I got many insights, and I got many contact. So it's useful for me and for club growth as well. Thank you.
Sure. Thanks for sharing your feedback and input, Sarul Jyoti. I think this is your second club officers training program, who we have attended in first term together.
Yes,
So
right.
with that, we have some other person who has attended any other upcoming XCOM officer who has attended the training yesterday. Arvind, Sami, Bharati. Okay. So let me share my learnings. Like, I have been part of 8 out of 9 divisions in District 120 and four different clubs as an XCOM officer. And I slowly realized something, and that is this. Like, your success as a club XCOM officer is not measured by how well you perform, but by how confidently others perform because of you. And this is one of the, learning I got it from my mentor. So whenever they used to talk about the XCOM officer, they always used to tell me this, that how confidently you make others perform well, that takes, real leadership. And serving as an XCOM officer, it's not always about reaching your personal success. Sometimes helping others, building others up, even if they stand taller than us in the end. So these are some of the learnings apart from what we learn about the roles of president, vice president, education, VPM, and secretary treasurer. These are some things we need to ensure that we have such kind of qualities in our leadership. And one such mentor which I'm going to introduce is Toastmaster Rovanti, who is acting as the Toastmaster of the day today. And she always
Sorry,
leaves it.
sorry,
Whatever
sorry,
I
sorry,
said.
sorry. Today's Toastmaster Day is Arvind Sami.
Okay. Sorry, Anto. So today Toastmaster of the day, it got changed in last minute, is it, Anto?
Huh?
It got changed in last minute?
No,
Okay.
he's not. Rowan is to TTM.
Okay, that's fine, Arvind Sami. So one such mentor I had in my life who lived this principle is Toastmaster Rovanti. I'm very proud to mention that. And I could also love to recognize our immediate finance manager of District 120 who has joined us for an educational session, distinguished Toastmaster Vijayalakshmi. We are very honored to have you here, Vijayalakshmi, and I'm looking excited for your session. And with that note, let me officially start this meeting number 197 of Puducherry Toastmasters Club. And I would like to hand over the session to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Arvind Sami, who is very calm, passionate Toastmasters. I have never seen him miss a single in-person meeting. So whenever I used to go for Puducherry, he used to be as a person to all set up as an essay. He's always patient and kind, and his hospitalities were very good. And he's one of the budding public speaker from our club. So with that, I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Arvind Sami. The stage is yours, Arvind Sami.
Thank you so much, Bilal. Very good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. Okay, I'm the Toastmaster of today's session. Actually, we have some practical difficulties in in-person meeting. That's why I connected through online. Let's forget that. Okay, let me begin with let me begin with one question. How many of you started with big plans and slowly return to the old habits? Anyone? I mean, in 2025, how many of you started with big plans and slowly returned to the same habits?
Arun Swami, I also started with a big plan, but I'm back to my.
I also started with a big plan, but I'm back to my life.
Okay. Actually, that's not a motivation problem.
Okay.
That's a
Actually, that's not a
misunderstanding.
motivation problem.
Complex
That's a
problem.
misunderstanding.
I think some
Complex
issue
from
to
someone to no.
no.
Let me give some time. Now,
Yeah, now it's fine. Yeah.
okay. I forget where it ends. The compound effect is about tiny actions repeated consistently quietly decide the direction of our life. Let me ask you a question. How many of you
64, Arvind.
there are 205 squares? Every two another square. We have do punctuation combination, we get 205 squares. But I just want to improve your listening skill to get compound. That's it. Let's forget that. If you place 1 rupee coin on first square and doubles on the next square and goes on four times, 8 times, and it goes. Can you imagine it how it ends at the 64th square? It was around 18 quintillion, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, then only quintillion. That's how tiny actions repeated continuously quietly decide the direction of our lives. Okay, let me give another example. Nobody suddenly becomes unhealthy overnight. It's just one extra spoon of rice, one skipped walk, one more episode of instead of sleep. Small decision, daily repetition, and one fine day, the mirror tells the truth brutally than your friends ever will. That's the compound effect working silently without announcement. And without getting further late, let me just like compounding works silently in life, today's meeting quantity depends on small roles done well. To observe, analyze, and ensure our meeting compounds into excellence, we have some looks evaluator, Toastmaster, infant, and to give your.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arvind Sami. Am I audible and visible?
Yeah, very much audible and visible.
So, good morning, Toastmasters and distinguished Toastmasters of the day, and fellow friends and guests. And thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Arvind Sami, for your nice introduction. As a general evaluator, my role is to observe how effectively this meeting was conducted, focusing not just like today's team compound effect, saw small improvements in timing, transition, and energy and clarity. When done is consistently lead to outstanding meetings. Okay, so to do this, I have my own team called tag team, and in first tag team is from I invite timer Toastmaster Manning and Toastmaster Hari Prabha to provide her objectives. Toastmaster Hari Prabha.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, I was on the drive. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a timer of the day, I will take care of alerting the speakers to finish within the certain time limit. I will show alert cards such as green, yellow, and red to denote the specific time limit. For the educational session, I will show green card at 20 minutes, yellow card at 23 minutes, and red card at 25 minutes. For the prepared speech segment, I will show green at 5 minutes, yellow at 6 minutes, and red at 7 minutes. I request to finish the table topics within 2 minutes. So, like, I will show green card at 1 minute, and yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. And the individual evaluation should be done between 2 to 3 minutes. So I will show green card at 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card, and 3 minutes I will raise the red card. Those who exceeding the time limit after the red card will be disqualified. So I request everyone here to be within the time limit. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hariprabha, for your brief explaining of timer objectives. Now I call upon the accountant, Toastmaster Manikandan R, to present his objectives for our counter. Toastmaster Manikandan R, over to you. For our counter. Toastmaster Manikandan R, over to you.
Thanks, Anto. So, good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guest. I am Manikandan. Today I'm counter for you. The role of counter, so I need to take down the filler words used by the speaker and reporting towards at the end of the meeting. I will observe the filler words like actually, basically, and so, and repetitive words and unnecessary sound, because these words are reduce the effectiveness of speech and as well as reduce the clarity of words and distract the audience. Basically, I have some personal experience on filler words. When I visited the Toastmaster at second time, I realized myself I'm using a lot of words. So from the day itself, I started reducing. I will just without using our word, I just silent myself, and I'm practicing from the day itself. It's really eye opener for me. So that's about today's on counter role. Over to you, General Evaluator Anto.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mani, for your nice explanation of your. Thank you, Toastmaster Mani, for your nice explanation of your. Is anyone using echo? Am I good to go? Am I good to go?
No, I think still there is an echo is coming.
But it is not for my system.
Now it's not, Anto. You can continue.
Yeah. So now I inviting the grammarian of the day to the Toastmaster Kasinaran Subramani to introduce his word of day and briefing about his objectives. So Toastmaster Kasinaran.
Thank you, General Evaluator Infanto.
Toastmaster Kasinaran.
Yeah, I'm audible. Am I audible?
Yes.
But from your system, it is echoing. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
But from your system, it is echoing.
Oh, is that okay? 1 second. I will put it in my headset. I'm audible now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you confirm?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yes, Kasi.
Yes.
Yeah. How is the echo now?
It's fine, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
It's fine.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and honored guest. Sorry for that. Today I'm not able to turn on my video. It is blocked up from my system. As the grammarian of the grammarian for today's meeting, my role was to listen carefully to everyone's language, use specifically grammar, word choice, filter words, and effective expression. So the grammarian means what exactly the person is going to do. In Toastmaster, I almost in Toastmaster almost 2 years. In this 2 year, I continuously got the feedback from Ashwin, specifically Ashwin. He used to highlight, you have to improve your grammar. And the same way, I used to get feedback from Ravanti ma'am also. So grammar is very, very important, whatever you are going to speak. So taking that important, I prepared this today's speech. I'm going to make it proper listening, and I'm going to understand the word, how they are using, filter words, and effective expression. So word of the day for the 197th meeting, I think everyone knows that incremental. The word of the day is incremental. Part of speech, this is an adjective. Meaning is something that increases or improves step by step in small, gradual stages rather than all at once. So all at once. Simple example explanation. Incremental means little by little progress. Let's say example, you started to read novels or small story. Today may you reading for 10 pages, and day after tomorrow you're increasing for a 15 page, and day after tomorrow like again it is a 20 pages you are completing. That is a good step. This is the example of incremental that we can take, or our progress like in our work related things also. When you are going to increase, that also good incremental. Synonymous: gradual, step by step; progressive, steady. Antonymous: sudden, immediate, and drastic. Example sentence: we are making incremental improvements to our, I take it my subject, security posture every month. Like yeah, like October month is a security posture for every company. So I took that instead of October, we have to focus every month the security posture. We have to make it a important. And second is a confidence grow in an incremental way through regular practice. Chennai's development has been incremental, not overnight. Slowly it is increasing. And the last one, we are making incremental movements in our communication skill. The same thing I'm looking from each and everyone. I'm happy to report that the word was used effectively by several members and end up the meeting. With that, I'm endeavoring to general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kasi, for a brief introduction of your role, Cameron. So, by the end of the meeting, so I will collect all this report together, and we will present it to Toastmaster of the day when it is called upon, and I will provide my overall report. So, until then, now the controls back to Toastmaster of the day, Arvind Sami.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for detailing describing your roles and responsibilities with your teams. And without any further delay, it's time to start our education session. Knowledge compounds only when it's applied. To give us insights that can immediately add value to our Toastmasters journey, we have our educational speaker, a person who believes learning today shapes confidence tomorrow. Before inviting her, let me give some small intro. She is a district finance manager in the term of 24 to 25. And please welcome distinguished Toastmaster Vijayalakshmi, our educational speaker. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Arvind Swami, for this nice, warm introduction. Thank you, Anto, for inviting me to be a part of this exciting club. Good morning, members of Puducherry Toastmasters. I'm super excited to be here today. And with this limited time of 15 to 20 minutes, I'm here to share some of the aspects that I have learned being a Toastmaster for the past 15 years. And let's begin this, okay? I've just titled this session as Look Up, Look Around, for one specific reason. How many of you will agree if I say the next world champion is sitting right next to you? How many of you will agree? Show of hands.
I will agree.
Yeah? Only one person agrees? Okay. Okay, thank you. Now, I'm going to reframe the same question in a different format. How many of you will say yes if I say the next world champion emerges from a club? The world champion emerges from the club level contest, isn't it? All of you? Fantastic. That is exactly my point. Coming up next is the international speech contest season, right? In a few months, we will have the finals for the international speech contest. And we have all the potential to go up to the international speech contest at the world level, right? The world champion of public speaking emerges from the club. So it is very important that we treat every speech at the club like a world championship speech. Vijay, how can I do that? Is by selecting topics that will get you onto the world stage. That's why I want you to select topics by looking around you and looking up to things that matter the most to you. Shall we get started? Most of the times I'll do the talking, but I would love it if you unmute and ask questions, acknowledge or beg to differ with me if you have a different perspective. Okay, so let's get started. Number one, where can I put my topics? Your topics are around you. If you have listened to or watched any World Championship speech, you will agree with me that it is not a new concept what the world champion is telling you, isn't it? They speak about perseverance. They speak about never giving up attitude. They speak about things that matter the most. They speak about the human connection, right? So these are things that are not new to any one of us. These are things that have been told to us. Some of us live by the policy and so on. But why do these speeches alone win? It's because of the topics or the speeches that they have selected to share with their audience, right? So how do I select such a topic, Vijay? I only want you to look around. Just look around. I'm going to give you 3 broad perspectives to select your topics from. Number 1 is the people around you. Is the people around you. In this club, Puducherry Toastmasters Club, is there one person who has inspired you, who has helped you to move mountains, who has challenged you? I want you to write the name of that person quickly. One person in this club who has inspired you or challenged you or moved mountains for you. One person in this club. Everyone? Okay. Keep the answers. We're going to listen to some answers, okay? Keep your answers. Fantastic. Now, I want you to think a little away from your club. In your personal life, in your family, friends, I want you to write one name that comes to your mind. One person who matters the world to you. In your family and in your friends, one person who matters the world to you. Did you write it? Bilal, did you write it? Okay. Okay, fantastic. Now, I want you to think of one person who is not in your family, not in your friends, but someone whom you have never met, but has complete attention of you. Someone like Dhoni, Sachin, Vishwanath Anand, Gurkesh, or anyone, any sports personality, any movie personality, whom you have never met, but you so much adore this person for their leadership skills, for their perseverance, for their attitude, APJ Abdul Kalam, right? For their mind, for their science. It could be anyone. I want you to write one person. Let's hear some answers quickly. I'm going to start with my favorite, Bilal. What are your 3 answers? Club, family, and away from everyone. You're on mute.
You want me to tell the answer? Okay. At a club level, I go ahead with Toastmaster Rovanti.
Okay.
She's a very good mentor of mine, and I have learned a lot of things, and she used to encourage me a lot.
Very good.
And in family level, I go ahead with my wife.
Very good.
The support system in my home. So you want the response or just names?
Just the name, and you're giving me a gist of
Okay. Yeah, sure. I go ahead with my wife and my family, because in Toastmasters, when I'm not ready for a speech, she used to encourage me, go ahead and fail, you will learn something. At a leadership level, recently I'm getting inspired by Vijay, because I love his speech, the way he, narrates, the way he, speaks with the audience, the courage, which I'm
You're
recently
talking
got.
about the actor Vijay.
Actor Vijay, yeah, correct.
Okay, fantastic. Very nice answers there. Okay. All of you should have at least 3 names now on your sheets, I believe. Okay. I want you to keep them there, and I want you to develop this. I'll tell you how to develop this later after we see 2 more perspectives. Okay. The first one is people. So you can come up with any story, any speech, if you closely observe people around you. People around you. So people is your first point. The second one is a place that matters the most to you. A place. When I say place, don't think of exotic locations, Switzerland, northern lights and all that. This place could be your ancestral home. Okay? This place could be your club. The only time that you're away from home, but you're enjoying the most, this place could be your club. This place could be your friend's place, where you have lived most of your childhood and your school, college days in your friend's house rather than being at your home. Okay, one place that matters the most to you. Did you all write one? Please write one place, at least one place. It could be more than one, but I want you to write at least one place that matters the most to you.
Structure that I thought meant to.
Sorry, is someone saying something?
Knowledge about public speaking, about the
Tina? Tina is on unmute, no? Okay. So any one place, ready? Now who's ready to share the answer quickly? It could be 2, 3 places also, but I want at least one answer. Kasinathan says, my village, super. Anyone? College and my native place, says Anto. Okay. Oh, native church, sorry. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so you all get the idea, right? When you think of a place that matters the most to you, one place definitely stands out. So I want you to keep that place. It can be more than one, but at least one place, okay? The third, I want you to remember, the third P rather, okay? The first one is people. The second one is place. The third one is a sure shot A. You can never miss it. It's a bullseye. Passion. What are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? Something that never makes you sleep. Something that you're always dreaming about. You're manifesting about it. What are you passionate about? Something that you enjoy doing it. Makeup. There you go, Fatima. Well done, okay?
Job
okay.
certification.
What are you passionate about? Let's see some answers quickly. What are you passionate? It could be sports, it could be stamp collecting, gardening, cooking, makeup, speaking.
I'm passionate. Sorry to interrupt myself as a Toastmaster Francis. I'm passionate about freedom.
Freedom? Yeah. Freedom is a very broad topic. Anything particular in freedom? Freedom of speech or freedom of...
Freedom in everything, ma'am. If I want to specifically say, means, why do we all work for? Freedom, right? Freedom to go, freedom to spend time with, freedom to eat what we like, freedom to travel wherever we want.
Fantastic.
So that is the freedom I'm so passionate about.
Fantastic. Thank you. Anyone answer quickly?
Job certification.
You're passionate about your job,
Yes.
Very rare to find someone like that who loves his job. Fantastic. Okay. Exploring new leadership skills. Okay, Anto. Fantastic. Health. Oh, much needed topic, of course. Toastmasters, says Bilal. I'm not surprised. Okay. So you're all passionate about at least one thing, isn't it? I'm using the word at least here because there is a possibility it could be more than one. Okay, which is absolutely fine. But I want you to have at least one. Now, on your paper, or at least on your mind, I want you to be ready with 3 P's. People, place, passion. Now you need to only develop what comes in your mind. So if you take people, one person in your club, in your family, or away, ask questions like, why is this person very important? Why? How this person influenced your life? What is the transformation you find now because of this person? What transformed within you? Simply ask this question, place and passion. Why you like this one particular sport so much? How does this one sport teach you discipline or for that benefits? How is it beneficial for you? How have you transformed, or what transformed within you to be the person? Now that you have found a topic, you have to present in the speech in the club. I want you to just think whether it will pass this filter test. Okay? Do a simple filter test and ask these three. Can I tell the story from this? I have one person in mind, but can I develop a story from this person? Ask that question. The second question that I want you to ask yourself is, will it evoke an emotion? If I talk about my friend, will it evoke an emotion? Probability is more because everyone will have a friend, isn't it? I want to speak about my grandmother. Some might have grandmother, some might not have grandmother, so I don't know how it will strike a chord with you, isn't it? So if I have two speeches, I have a speech on my grandmother, I have a speech from my friend. I will probably choose a friend because I think probability of everyone having a friend is more. So I can connect with my audience more. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yeah. Choose topics that will appeal to your audience. Anto, you look so confused. Everything is okay? Okay. The last question that I want you to ask yourself is, will the audience remember it? Very, very important. Will your audience remember your speech? In 15 years of Toastmasters, I remember many Toastmasters by the speeches they gave. And it is not what they gave last week or last month. They gave it in 2013 and 2011. I still remember Arna Chugani's 2013 ovation speech. I remember Sridhar Ranganathan's 2012 speech. I remember Arun Sridhar's speech in 2013. Okay? The recall value that you can leave with your audience. Will your audience remember your speech? Your audience will remember your speech if they have a good recall value. If your speech, your message is so appealing, they will remember you and your speech forever. Agreed, everyone? Good? Okay, fantastic. Now that we know where to choose the content, where do we choose the content from? What are the 3 P's quickly?
People, place,
People, place, passion.
Fantastic, very good. People, place, and passion. So you pick them, you ask 3 questions, you ask questions to develop the content. Why, how, and what? You develop the content. And will it appeal to your audience? You will ask questions like, will it emote an emotion? Can I make a story out of it? Will my audience remember it? Okay. So when you're done with all this, you're ready, right? Now let's hear some answers. If I ask you to give me parameters of a good speech, what are some of the parameters that you would suggest? What are some of the parameters of a good speech? Vijay, in a good speech, I want this, Vijay. What is that?
An impactful message.
A message. Very good, Bilal. An impactful message.
Audience interest.
Audience interest. Very good, Arujodi. Audience interest. Quickly.
Body language.
Sorry?
Body language.
Body language, definitely. Anto says structure, speech flow. Okay. The organization, the structure of the speech. Absolutely. Quickly, 2-3 things.
And the content clarity.
Good content, of course.
Content clarity.
The clarity of the content, fantastic. So now you all have some idea, no? How many of you think humor, prop, all of this will add value?
Yes.
Prop. Yeah. Fantastic. Timer, where are we on timer? I don't know. I'm thinking you're going to show me the card, right? Or am I missing to see the card? I don't know. Okay, I'm in the gallery view only. So if the timer shows the card, I should be able to see. Okay, fantastic. Now listen to me carefully. You have a car. And I want you to go from point A to point B. You have a car. I want you to go from point A to point B. Okay? But I want you to take off things from the car that you don't need to go from point A to point B. Thank you, timer. I want you to take off things from the car that you don't need to go from point A to point B. What are some of the things that you will take off from the car? Quickly. Yes, Romanthi, you were about to say something? I saw the timer card. It was green. Thanks. Yeah.
No, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay. Quickly, some answers. You're getting the question? I want you to go from point A to point B in a car. What are some of the things that you can take out from the car, but the car will still go, G? Even if the seats are not there, the car can still go from point A to point B. Agreed, everyone? Okay, so I'm taking off the seats. Anything else like that? Quickly.
Used water bottles.
Used water bottles, okay. Very good.
Taking off unnecessary useless technologies in a car.
Exactly. I don't need the music system. Yeah. I don't need any other sensors. Yeah. I can remove all that. Okay.
AC.
AC. Fantastic. I can remove the AC. I don't need AC. I can pull my windows down quickly. Do you need the windshield?
Yes, of course.
Yes, we need windshield.
You need the windshield? Okay.
We can remove everything with Lakshmi. Engine and
Engine.
If you remove engine, how can it go?
Bilal, a big round of applause to Bilal. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. You only need an engine and some petrol and a brake and accelerator to grow, a clutch, of course, to go from point A to point B. Right? Only the basics, the gearbox, the engine, the petrol, and the steering or something like that, isn't it? That is exactly my point I want you all to drive home today. Your speech is not a biryani. Do not put everything inside that. You don't need cardamom, clove, bay leaf, this, that, and everything. Okay? A simple ginger garlic can do the trick. Right? I'm not very pro at biryani, but I'm just saying. Yeah? Thank you, timer. I'm seeing the timer card. Yeah, thank you. So, this is exactly what I want you to remember when you're writing and delivering speeches. Don't add humor for the sake of adding humor. Don't force fit anything into your speech. Right? Don't add a prop because I want to tick the judges' boxes. No. The prop only when the prop is very essential for your speech. Vijay, how will I know whether this is essential or not? Ask this one final question to yourself. Will this take my message closer to my audience? If I use this prop, will I take my message closer to my audience? If it is yes, use the prop. If I use this humor, will I take the message closer to my audience? If it's yes, use that humor. Right? So ask this one essential question, which is taking your message closer to your audience. So if you ask that question and if you firmly get a yes for that, then have it in your speech. Else, remove everything in the car that you don't need to go from point A to point B. Here in the analogy, point A is you, the speaker. Point B is your audience. And the car is your message. So take your message, the car, from point A, the speaker, to point B, your audience. You should only have the essentials so that the audience will remember your speech and relish it forever. So far, so good? Everyone? Yeah? Quickly, who can summarize what we learned except Bilal and Anto? Quickly, everyone. Shout out some answers. What did you learn today? Quickly.
how to build a speech without adding unnecessary things into it.
Fantastic. That's the core point. Thank you. That's all. Manikandan?
When we give a speech, we go into the right track. When there's a subtopic coming, we don't have to go all the subtopics and explain them. Just go with the flow, what we are about to speak.
Thank you, Francis. Fantastic.
My observation is structure and example. Example always remembers who is, like, after 10 years also I can remember Vijayalakshmi. So that example is important.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kasinan. Yes. One last answer before we close.
Convey the message clearly. Don't we need to use a humor props unnecessarily.
Exactly. That's the right word. Thank you, Arujoti. Unnecessary is the word. I'm not saying don't use humor, don't use prop. I'm only saying use it only when it is necessary. Isn't it? That's yellow from the timer. I think I have conveyed whatever came to my mind in terms of selecting a topic, expanding the topic, and making a speech memorable in the minds of your audience. Let this contest season be the one where we have an emerging world champion from this esteemed club, Puducherry Toastmasters Club. I wish you all a happy Toastmastering. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Good luck to all of you. And back to Toastmaster. His name starts from A, no? Arvind Swami. Back to
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Vijayalakshmi ma'am, for your valuable insights to our Toastmaster journey. Am I audible? Right?
Yes, you are audible, Arun.
Sorry.
Yeah, you are audible.
Thank you. Thanks again. And we move on next session, that is prepared speech. And we have some technical issue. Can I have some 2 minutes to sort out that?
Sure.
Thank you. 2
Sure.
minutes.
Sure, Arvind.
So meanwhile, maybe we can have a Q&A. Since we have a distinguished Toastmaster Vijayalakshmi, if you have any questions or anything, you can ask. Is it fine, distinguished? So until the technical issue is resolved, you can ask any questions related to public speaking.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Bilal. Hey, hi Vijay. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a dream for bringing you as an education session for my home club, and a pleasure having you as a as my district leader here. So always, I take this moment. Just wanted to share a few things about Vijay. It's not gonna be a Q&A. The things what I learned from Vijay. It's been like 16 years. I got married to Partha and also got married to Vijay, and all the people in Toastmasters. So it's a privilege that I have seen, you and your buddy, Sasta. So I still remember, the flow of talk and all those things. From Vijay, what I love the most is her aspiration or the boldness of talking. And more importantly, I get inspired for Vijay. I don't miss Vijay's evaluation education session. Never ever. So, and more importantly, the way she gives a content to the next person, it's not going to be like a leader. It's going to be like a friend. So thank you so much, Vijay, for all these things.
Thank you.
Today I learned, though all these education session talks on more of, the content side and clarity and all those things, but you have a special thing that, adding up some interaction with the co-members and sharing the ideas and bringing what has been perfectly needed. And thank you so much. And it's been a great, working under you in a centennial year. So thank you so much for all these, opportunities. I think I've been blessed to have the entire district team, under Mohana Krishnan. It's wonderful, actually. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much,
Thank you,
Vijay,
Gina. Been a
for this
pleasure. Thank you.
opportunity. And over to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, Benjamin.
Thank you, brother. And we now move on to our report to big segment. Before that, let me share some quote. It was said by Albert Einstein. Compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Just now, Governor mentioned that compound effect has compound interest. And only I remember. Compound interest has the eighth wonder of our world. He who knows that earns it, he who doesn't pays it. We can apply money with skills, habits, health, even our communication skill. To ensure our listening skill to get compounding, we have report segment. Our speakers today are brave enough to step onto this board and move forward one square at a time. Each speech they deliver is another investment into their growth. I now invite our report speaker, Toastmaster Dtm. We need to invite the evaluator of the Toastmaster Bharat. He is author, cybersecurity, and many other things are due to time concern. I will directly invite the team.
Thanks for having me, DMV, Dave, Dtm Vijayalakshmi. Hi everyone, this is Vanshi. I am just now using my first speaker. She is a model artist actually. So not only that, she is a B also. And now she is a also Toastmaster. And more than that, she is a mom of the cute little strategy. And today she has a not just a mom. She is a supermarket. The thing is, she is having a speech name, the power of words. So she is entering into the level of level 1 margin 2, and speech is the power of words. In the presentation mastery. The power of words, Nitya Saundariya, the power of words. Please welcome her and carry her for speech. The next innovation has compounding effect.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bharati, for the wonderful question. All is well. All is well. All is well. All is well. Where you hear this words? Where you have what is this words actually? The movie. Yes. It's a movie, handbag, and ingredients. Because if what if we are saying all is well, it won't change the situation. It is just giving a mindset to face the situation. Yes, that's the power of words. I think incidents or we can say in my life, what changed my life some way. 3 instances where I used my positive words with a word, magical word to change my life. Number 1, it was the day my +2 results were out. It was only 66%. Only 66%. My mom gave me and said, so okay, no worries here. And she asked, what is my interest? I said, I love to take technology. I will take psychology. Then called my father and informed him about my marks and also my interests. He was shocked and upset. He was shouting at my mom, and finally he said, it is not going to work anyway, but you have only one option you can go for BA English Literature. That's his opinion. And then my mom took me to Commerce College, and there I got BTech Polymer Technology without any donation. My mom was sufficient for taking that course, and I was happy and we returned home. And called my father to inform us. He was upset with my choice. What? Polymer technology? And he told me one word that day, you're going to stand on the street without any job. And the course is mainly for boys and not for girls. That is the thing he told me. I told him back boldly, no, I will come out of the college only with a job. You were surprised. Yes, I came out of college. Before completing my course, I got placed in Thomson Reuters. The word I uttered in front of my father came to the day. I felt the power of words that day. And the second instance is I got married in 2018 and I don't have any children until 2021. All my husband's relatives were very they have more comments on me and they accused me for not having a baby, and also they were body shamed me, all the time they came to meet me. I was living with my mom for a while in Chennai in a government quarters, where one of my neighbor has idea for having a baby. He was always judgmental and he used to comment on my activities with my mom, saying, your daughter can't be pregnant with this weight. She's overweight, she's obese, she can't give any babies a job. And also he added, with walking she can't reduce weight. On that day, I told my mom and my husband, believe in me. I believe in me and my body. I can give birth to children. I don't want anything else. Yes. I have 2 children now. I have given birth naturally to both of them. That's the power of words. And third incident is very cute, It is from my college days. It was a communication lab class, it was going on. My English sir used to take us to show us the interviews of people, legendary people, and make us understand the vocabulary words, how they are using. That day it was Dr. J. Jayalalitha's speech we all were listening to. And at the end of the session, he was pointed out at me and asked me, who is the best speaker? I was nervous. Then nearby my friend told, can I manage me? Tell that. I couldn't hear him properly. I said, myself, sir. It was very different thing for me. But to answer him, I said, myself, sir. But the real thing is, the real answer for that question is, what he expected is, who speaks within the time span? That's the thing. But I have changed my answer that day. And he exceeded the public speaker in me, and I'm on the Toastmaster journey, and I'm standing here today. Yes, that's the power of words. So, my dear friends, while uttering a word, think twice or thrice and make your words more positively and which can impact your life. more and more meaningful. Words can heal, words can move, words can give meaning to your life. So, with the want of belief, with a spell of positive words, you can change all your lives. Catch my point, EOD? Yes. Over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your proper speech. You clearly understand our notes, those were the power speech, our power of speech. Okay, Diana, please note 1 minute to give feedback, drop in chat box. Meanwhile, let me give another example of compounding effects. There is a book called Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. James Clear clearly quotes that. If you improve 1% a day and income 37 times better than you today. That's quite interesting, right? I analyzed it. Many people were thought that consistency and compounding is same. Let me clarify that. Consistency is doing this thing for a long period of time or whatever whatever you want to attain. But compounding is not like that. Imagine if you read a book, if you read 10 pages of a book and day one, at the end of the year, I mean, it's at the end of 36, 362, at the end of the 365th day, you might be complete around 3,650 pages. But when you're increasing every 1 page on the next day, maybe 10, 11, 12, 13, at the end of 365th day, you complete, you might be wonder 60,000 pages you will be complete. It is approximately 200 to 350 books daily. So that's the power of compounding. With that, we will move to our next session. Quite interesting session. Different topic master. Life gladly gives us support features. It gives unexpected moments. To help us sharpen spontaneous thinking, another skill that compounds with practice, we have our table topic master, Toastmaster Rover 3. I think we don't need any intro about that, we already know. Let's welcome our table topic master. Table topic master with master. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Hello, all my people, and good morning to all the people in person. I'm Toastmaster Ruby, and today I'm the table topic master. Today's theme is compound effect. Today's topic is compound effect. And oh, by the way, like all know that we're towards the end of this year, most of you must be having something in your hearts that okay, I want from this person, or you are probably want to transform into a better version, right? No matter which version you are living currently, I'm sure you're yet to live your best version, right? Right. Okay. So not right for now. I give you this chance to help you become a better speaker today. Okay. Here in this session, which is the table topic session, members as well as guests can participate in the session. Okay. Here you have 1 to 2 minutes time span. And here we give you a random topic and you have to speak your information. So this session is all about thinking on your feet and speaking without preparation. So are you all ready?
Yes.
Are you all ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Wonderful. So who would like to come forward? Oh, by the way, I have a small brown group from my side.
Please do not cross-talk when the speaker is speaking here. Secondly, please do not have any sort of negative comments on the speaker or their audience. If you have anything you want to sort it out, please do it in person with that concerned person. Okay, so is that right? Shall we start? All right, so who would like to come today? We have a special guest here. We have a special guest here. She is. Come on.
This is KMOD.
Yes, she is part of TMOD, by the way. Okay, so here we have Toastmaster personally. Okay, so we'll give you something very simple. Okay. What was the funniest thing that what is the funniest thing that you heard recently?
Exactly, he got the point. I got myself up personally and Mr. Sami. So I'm super happy to be present here. And so coming to the topic now, the funniest thing recently I heard was, you can say it is our marriage. It was a long-ending moment for us. But though there are many funny chasing and many things happened. Maybe we can take it as a funny moment, serious and most awaited moment. The most thing was everyone was happy that I was married to getting married to me. Was such a nice person, not because
I will only do it. I don't want to.
such a sincere and very good person.
Yeah, I think funniest people.
The most funniest thing was so the time when I'm going to avoid getting it not from him, that I told her to keep focus on me and focus on the what he did was he kept and in our ritual he want to place his leg toe on my toe. Okay, everyone was insisting. At that time he got very nervous, but being a girl. We were very keen on noticing the groom what is doing and what is going to do. Like that, I was very eager. What he's going to do. But all of a sudden, I don't know what he did. He's so nervous that time. He took his leg, everyone shouting like that. So that was a nervous moment for me. And also, whenever I think of this, I feel so funny and used to him also. That's it. That was the funniest moment recently I had. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. You were wonderful. Okay, so yes, we had a funny moment here, and we also got to know something about our Arvind Sami's wedding. So, who wants to come next? Who wants to come next? Anyone from online community? Anyone?
Asif, you.
Ashik is here.
Asif.
Like Asif. Ashik.
Ashik. Come on.
Yes. Ashik would be like, right?
Yes.
What you are giving us? Please. You can just go into what I can give you. Nothing to relax. Okay, just enjoy what it is. Nobody's going to judge. Okay, so Ashik, what did you learn to sing? What is something important you learn to hear?
I am Ashik. And so, coming to my question, because first important thing I learned is real. Was office politics. I have been into IT, and I have experience. So, even though it was something
we will get the right validation at the right time. So that was the thing I faced a lot. And to come out of this, I struggled and I approached lots of seniors. I got lots of advice from them, and then it took time to accept. Finally, the answer was we can't stop the politics. We have to accept critics and we have to match. So that's the answer. That's what I learned finally. And then one more thing is if I have to overcome the politics and kind of thing, what I learned was I have to be a best communicator. Then only I can overcome this politics and whatever things which are coming in the way, even though we were hard. So that's why I'm here and I'm starting the custody. Thank you.
Awesome. Yes, Vijayalakshmi, thank you so much. Yes. We did learn that maybe wanting something we might hate, but what do we do the rest? Learn. Be part of that politics. I know, we do not like being in politics, but still we have to take a side just to survive our way. Anyways, let's not get serious now. Who wants to go next? Yes, online people.
Yeah, it's Nilofer Rowanti.
Okay, Nilofer. What topic do I give you? Let me check. Can I?
Yes, Rowanti, actually, I can't hear you clearly.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Tell me the topic. Okay, Zain. Okay.
Okay. What is something you're proud of from this past year? Master Rowanti, what is something you are proud of from this past year? Toastmaster Nilofer, over to you.
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master Toastmaster Rowanti, for giving me this topic. What is one thing that I'm proud of this year? Actually, I'm really proud that I joined Toastmasters because within 4 months, I was able to get Area Support Champion Award for Area G3 from our club, like Puducherry Toastmasters Club. That is my home club, and now I am from Oceans. But I really feel very happy and proud that I am from Puducherry Toastmasters, and that made me really happy because this was the club which made my depression, all those stuffs I was facing, where whenever I join this club, whenever I give speech or take any role, which makes me really feel less compared to before. It made me feel less, and I'm really proud that I am from my home club is Puducherry Toastmasters, and I joined Toastmasters, and I'm really proud of Toastmaster Bilal who take this step to make me, to make me a Toastmasters. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rowanti, for giving me this wonderful topic. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nilofer. Yes, we are proud to have you as a member, as a friend, as a person we could all connect with the struggles basically. And much more than that. We are proud of you in everything. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nilofer, for having joined me. So next, who would like to know? Who would like to know? Online? Or shall I attack someone here?
Yeah, I have raised my hand, Rowanti.
Sorry, Tina
Tina ma'am raised his hand, Rowanti.
All right.
Online.
Actually, your voice is breaking. Can you go close to the mic? Yeah, thank you.
Now is it okay?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Toastmaster Tina, something you wish you could say to your past self? What is something you wish you could say to your past self? Toastmaster Tina, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rowanti, the topic master. So I always, not for the past and for my future also, I will be saying toward myself is self-love myself, and the way I impress or the networking, what I give for this fraternity, more important. And more importantly, from my past, present, and my future, I really wanted to say this because Puducherry Toastmasters Club is one of my sole purpose where I have started learning more and more. And this club has given an opportunity to serve as an area director. And more importantly, whatever it is, it's not a club, it's more than a family. So I request each and every member to hold the same thing and be a family member in this particular club. There is so much of learning which is happening, and I would be in the end, District 120, we are the first community club, it has been formed in Puducherry. And it's been like 3 years of my hard work to, make sure publicize or not to showcase my achievements, not to showcase each member's achievement. It's more important how we showcase as a family entity. So it's more important that we are going back to these members and give them the member experience and the value, and have this in your mind, and let us all work together and learn together and start grooming our, like I did from my home club. So I really wanted more of mentors, more of leaders from our own club to serve this fraternity more in a successful manner. So wishing every member a happy new year, a wonderful beginning from this day onwards. Thank you so much, and over to Toastmaster Rowanti.
Thank you. That was a small pep talk, it felt like. We felt so energized and already we think of preparing ourselves for the next year. Yeah. So thank you so much, Cinema. Shall we move on to the next topic? Sure, yeah. Who would like to know from here? Bharti. Okay, yes, relax. Okay. Toastmaster Bharti, what steps will you take next year to ensure you accomplish your goals? What steps will you take next year to ensure you accomplish your goals? Toastmaster Bharti, all of it.
Thank you. Hi everyone, this is Bharti. If I'm going to bore you, please just ask about what steps I'm going to do for the next year achievement. The thing is, I have planned achievements 2024 itself. What happened? I even as I'm an author. Okay, planned my books multiple times, but still in review. So only 3 of them are released properly. But in the whole 2025, still in review, from starting off March itself. So still working on it. Maybe in the next 2026, I'm getting chance to release my 3 of my books in 2026 as an achievement. Finish all good, I publish national, no, I have some myself. And another thing, I'm studying the next question from my actual assessment and the expression. So soon, once I land to the particular organization presence, I will reveal it. Maybe if it is a good achievement next year also. And another thing, I don't know whether I can able to say here or not. I have filed a patent for 2022. So it's still, that's sometimes still in video, but people are saying it will be released in 2026. The thing is, even though the patent is highlighted in some other places, and people are still waiting for that, and there is many people happen already. Maybe people always check with multiple books. Still now, the review was around 7 books. If it was 7 books, And I'm waiting for the wait for people to video and get it done. So for us, it's 80% is video. So once something in the sense, for the other percentage, I will get another pattern again. So technically, it's the third one, but commercially, it's the first one. Thank you. This is the achievement I planned. So with our first process, I'm ready to do this. Thank you. Thanks for the fun.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bharti. I'm sure 2026 is going to be very, very much positive that you finally get your provision. And we seriously we feel really happy and honored that such ordinary people are doing some extraordinary things, right? They look very simple, but when you get into their life, you get to know, oh my God, we have such extraordinary people around us. Good.
I'm saying on this, these looks and patterns all can be done by you. As Dtm was said, by investing our 1% by daily. I mean, the thing is, if you want to write a book or you want to do something else apart from your average research, just take one step, move forward. Okay, that's how I do these things. Okay, only one thing I just in 2022, I just written an article. That's the first thing I started, and then it moved one by one, and I now cover 9 books released with the multiple authors. But I'm not saying that I'm not doing. I mean, I'm saying that I'm not done this much great that much people. No, I'm just saying that please do everyone. I just accept. I'm expecting everyone to move forward from your first step to next step as one step daily. Okay, as an year, this things you can reach 3 steps beyond. You can reach that. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, we had a beautiful session here. We have one last topic from the online channel. Anyone from the online class? Or we'll call another person here. Okay, so we would like to call, I would like to call Toastmaster Hari Prabha. We'll make our speeches. Don't worry, guys. I know you were waiting for a beautiful voice. Yeah. So, yeah. No, you don't have to speak. I'll give you. Toastmaster Hari Prabha, what do you want to say to your future self? What do you want to say to your future self, Toastmaster Hari Prabha? Thank you for the big question.
To my future self, I want to say you need to be very bold and I need to take care of my health more than everyone. I need to prioritize myself. That's the only thing I want to say to my future self. And I also want my future self to be more confident and maybe even getting an award for speech with Toastmasters. That's how I imagine my future self. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. I'm sure you're going to be a confident person. You already are. You say don't take it till you make it. So you just take that your confidence slowly to someone. But I think thinking is also wrong. So you better start on your habits because habits will have power. So I think this is it from my side. And now, yes.
Hi, table topic master. Actually, we have missed one person.
Okay.
That is you, actually. So, so I have a question for you, Rowanti.
Oh my God. Oh. All right, fine.
Okay. So the question is, what is that one fear you have overcome this year?
What is that one fear that I've overcome this year?
Yes.
Thank you so much for the topic. Okay. most of my life, I have lived with a lot of anxiety and fear. And why was that anxiety? It was because I took my life very lightly and thinking like, okay, I can just simply, get through my work somehow and get by. Nobody's going to question me. And it's, if there was any time when, the point was I wanted to put in very less. My preparation was very bad in most of the days. So what I used to have, anxiety. I was unsure of a lot of things. Will I be good? Or will I be able to give a good impression on the people? But then slowly I understood. I don't have to impress people. I used to fear what are people going to think about. So I read this book called Man's Search for Meaning. It's by Viktor Frankl, and it talks about his entire journey of Holocaust. That's what I understood. Just a summary that what is the meaning of your life? It actually made me think, what am I doing? Am I living this way? Do I want my children to be looking at me like this? No. And that's when I decided I'm going to work on the tiniest things that have always ignored in life, which was first thing consistency and most importantly integrity. These two things I have most of my life had always ignored. And now, since 3 years, I would say, I have been slowly taking baby steps. I have been working on my habits, like joining Toastmasters and trying to be better at my work. Although I hate it, but still to be better at my work. So these things have helped me overcome my fear to some extent. But yeah, there's a lot more to do. Thank you so much. Toastmasters never. I think
Was a really good answer, actually, Rowanti. That was really wonderful to know about you more, about through you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, that got a little. So, with no further delay, I would like to invite our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Alvin. Please come and read the show. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks, Sam, for challenging your thinking on the spot, Toastmaster Property. And thanks a million for keeping us as a team. And those moments of discomfort are where growth compounds. Those moments of discomfort are where growth compounds. Thank you for making us discomfort into a comfortable position. With that, we will move to our climate part of session, that is evaluation. For about each evaluation, let me call upon Toastmaster Vijayalakshmi for a good targeted speech for Toastmaster.
Sorry, Arvind. I mean, I will interrupt.
Okay, sorry for that. Over to you, general evaluation. You Toastmaster, infant animal.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Arvind Sami. So now I'm back again with the evaluation thing. So to run this evaluation, there will be a special person to evaluate our target speaker, Toastmaster Nidya Soundarya. Let me read out this short introduction from him. So he's a assistant manager in data management in Eton, and he holds a doctorate in psychology, and he's a cyber psychology and leadership person, and he's a recipient of proud recipient of iconic Ashoka Award and prestigious Book of World Records and Vishwa Ratna Saman. Those awards he had received, and he's an author of some multiple books, and I hear he was continue to writing the book as author. So I welcome Toastmaster Dr. Balidasan to the stage to run the evaluation segment for the target speaker Nitya Soundarya.
Okay, is my voice audible to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. First of all, congratulations to my backup speakers on the real content for completing their speech for the this title, the power of words. Okay, congratulations. So the thing is, the speech which he started, it was amazing, but the pathway he mentioned about the whole life and the nostalgic way of a college days, that was totally awesome. Okay, in that clarity in the speech, what wonderful. So he just wanted to explain what kind of thing in this mind. It was very well in a proper clarity. That was excellent. Right. And walk with variety. In the walk with variety, I can sense that whenever she makes emotional, I and whenever she was enthusiastic, I can sense that walk with clarity itself. So that was accomplished in itself. Oh. As I was saying that there is some news against my government. So we will get some charity and that's also. Okay. And I can say she's accomplished, but my area of education is she need to focus on I can because every person needs I contact to collect their emotions and even to store with me personal. So it's accomplished, but I'm expecting for the next level of something. And the gauges level is amazing when compared to that last page. In the last page, she did accomplished. Now she went to example. And congratulations for her. Okay. And the comfort level. So she made all our audiences in the comfort level and she made everyone to travel to the stories. So that was also wonderful, but still in excellent. So it need to be moved to excellent. So right now, from the last speech to this speech, from the last speech, because I have to now it's excellent. So we are expecting that from excellent to excellent. And the interest engagement. But whenever we are providing any speech, we are suggesting any stories and we are explaining our emotions. They engage audience in different situations. In the last speech, she accomplished it. Now she is excellent. Okay, and overall, I can say she is in Excel and no, last year she was in accomplished. Now he is in Excel and Excel. So in the next speech, we are expecting that go everything exemplary. Okay, and I have few area of recommendation. Okay. The thing is, the clarity when you are explaining the nostalgic things, you need to mention what exactly happened in this day. Situational clarity is very important compared to the story of life. And the vocabulary, as I mentioned, we need to know the vocabulary will be explained in a way where the enthusiasm should be, where the emotion should be used. So these things can be identified. I can't, as I mentioned, we need to engage each and everyone. So then only they can know all of them will travel along each two. And guesses is good. Please improve it. And audit service, as I mentioned, you are excelling it. So, as I mentioned, we need to personalize the story with high content, so people will enjoy the nostalgic way and so today I report for the speech. Congratulations again. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dr. Baladasan, for your wonderful evaluation. So it's time for our tag team evaluation. So I will request all the tag team to come and present the report one by one. First, starting from the timer.
Here comes my timer report for the education session by Toastmaster Vijayalakshmi. She did 23 minutes and after she did check on her time and completed the session within a specified time with her insightful speech. And for the prepared speech segment, Toastmaster Vijayalakshmi took 6 minutes 36 seconds. It's our powerful words. For the table topic session, yes, Basmati took 1 minute 58 seconds.
and guest Ashik to 1 minute 29 seconds. Toastmaster Nilofer to 1 minute 40 seconds. And Toastmaster Tina to 2 minutes 10 seconds. Toastmaster Bharat 2 minutes 1 second. And myself, I took 42 seconds. And Toastmaster Robert 2 minutes 5 seconds. For the individual evaluation session, Toastmaster Bharat 3 minutes 55 seconds. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hari Baba, and I request accounter to present his report.
Thanks, Anto. On filler word side, knockout side, so the learning section, Vijayalakshmi ma'am spoke without any using filler words. But on offline section, I'm observing a lot of system lag issues. So I'm not getting much filler words from them. But Nitya Soundarajan spoke a couple of times, and Ravanti spoke one time. So that's all the filler words I use. I just observed today. So over to you, Anto.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manikandan, for your brief report. So I request accounter, I request grammarian Toastmaster Kasinathan for providing the report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I think you all Toastmasters know today's word of the day is, I forgot it. What is that today word of the day?
Incremental.
Yes, no one is used for today's meeting. I felt very bad, but I try to use it in next meeting onwards. Well done to those who used it correctly and in the context. Like, let's say example, positive language observations. I noticed many good language practices today, like clear sentence structure during the prepared speeches, effective use of transitions. Example, confident, the way of confident, and concessive vocabulary in the table topics and the speech, all the things I observed it. And a grammar and language notes, what I observed, a few common area of improvements. Some speaker mixed past and present tense in the some sentence. Let's say example, I can show that the example. He's a sorry. He's a Hudson manager in data management at Eaton. Instead of that, we have to use he works as a Hudson manager in data management. The same way, he is also a cyber security technology and a leadership professional. Instead of he is, we have to use he has a strong expertise in cyber security technology. And that kind of like past tense, present tense, little confusion that we have to correct it. And some of articles like a and there were occasionally missed in all the speeches table topic. I don't know why people are not using articles that we have to use, then only it will fulfill. These are all the small points and can be improved with practice. Filler words, the most commonly used filler words today were her, like. So those and all we have to avoid, because we are I feel like I'm a student. The same way you also coming from some stages in a student, and some stages we are acting as leaders. So being aware of this in the first step towards reduce them, like we have to follow. With that, I thank you for each and everyone. Please use it word of the day from coming meeting onwards, and I am endeavoring to general level later. Anto, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kasinathan. And now I am with my own overall report as a general regulator. So first of all, I congratulate all the role players and speakers and the education speaker for making up this meeting. And I can see there is no last minute withdrawal from any role players right from the starting the roll call. So I appreciate that, and I expecting the same from in future meetings too. And overall, overall it is good, but I can have some recommendation, like, so if you are going away a venue meeting, so I can see very a lot of issues from their venue side, like network lagging and some other things which are we already discussed in previous meetings too. So, and the venue, I request the venue people, those who are coming to venue, to try to get the venue as early as possible. So today it was very delayed, and but I can understand the reason, actually the reason of the delay, but I want them to don't want to repeat this again, so we can start on time and end on time. So this is my humble request from Master GE. So I sincerely thank Toastmaster, visiting Toastmaster and Toastmaster Nilofer from Ocean Sport Toastmaster Club for making tabletop master Rowan to take part in her tabletop role itself. So kudos to that. So thank you, and over to you, T. Modi.
Thank you so much. Definitely, your feedback comes into better meeting. Thank you for that. And we'll come to our conclusion part. The boards are getting ready. Meanwhile, let me share some examples of compounding effect again. Eric Arthur, James Brown said, success is nothing. Use simple disciplines of practice will be. Success is nothing more than simple disciplines practice every day. And the comfortable truth and the uncomfortable truth, failure is also simple, just bad habits practiced daily. The compound effect doesn't care about your intentions, it only responds to what you do basically. With that, I would like to close my broadcast as a road player and hand over the session to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Bilal.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Arvind. Despite having technical glitches, your Toastmaster of the Day session, like the insight which you shared was really great. And thanks for giving us that experience. And do we have the results of our polling process?
I think the voting itself is not there in the chat box. I think so.
Okay. Can you help me with that, Danto? Can you put a poll?
If there is anyone did the poll before, or I need to create?
Oh, you're doing it from your end, Arvind?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sure, Arvind. So before we have the results, I would like to thank Hari Prabha, Mani, and many people who have joined in person. So that takes a lot of effort to come and join in person. So thank you so much, guys, for joining in person. And
Well, we have two guests.
yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Maybe we can get their feedback. So one guest, Vasumati. I could like to ask Vasumati to share her experience and feedback. You're on mute, actually. You're not able to hear Arvind, Sami. No, now you're audible.
Okay. Yeah, I am super happy to be present here now. So it's been a long wait. I'm presenting here in person. I have attended two meetings through online. I have also participated as a guest. I have given a feedback also. But again, I'm also happy. The main thing I noticed in this club was Toastmaster. The Toastmaster don't see. That the Toastmasters don't want anyone to be perfect. They always respect people's confidence and courage. I think this is a perfect place to present ourselves and to take small steps and have a wonderful year ahead. So I hope everyone will make use of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Asma.
And we have one more guest, Mohammed Asif. Please stand and pick up for us.
This is my first session for Toastmaster. Toastmaster, I already cleared about in my college discussion, and then after that, as I mentioned, I have some communication, not kind of issue. I know how to speak, but to be more self-confident and the thing whichever I'm expecting was I need a community where I can try it out as I am, where people will judge us. So that's where I am here. And as per my expectation today it came, I never expected I will speak on the first day itself. So it was a great opportunity, and I hope this section will help me to build my self-confidence more. Thank you.
Thank you, Asif, for the feedback. I think we have done the feedback in outline. We can carry. Over to you, Cosmo.
Thanks, Arun Sami, for introducing the guests who have joined in person today. And I think Bharati has launched the poll, so I request everyone to quickly respond to that poll. He has shared it in our WhatsApp group.
It is there here in the Zoom chat also.
Okay. So meanwhile, Anto, do you have any updates or you want to share anything with club members, Anto, the upcoming president?
Yes, we can. Before that, is there any guest from online?
Online, I don't see anyone. Did I miss anyone online? Is there any guests who have joined?
I'm not sure. That's why I'm saying.
No, Arun.
That's why I'm answering. Yeah.
No, we don't have any guests who have joined us online.
Yeah. So, can I take over, or you need to have something?
You can take over, Andrew. Like you have newsletter and all those stuff, right? Maybe you can give an update on that. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, good morning once again. I'm like. I hope you guys are aware of we are having our milestone 200 milestone for our Puducherry Toastmaster Club on January 11th, 2026. So on account of that, we are planning to release a newsletter from our club side. So I request our club members to take part by submitting their articles, poems, and whatever any special talents from their side. So I hope you guys have received the forms and calls from newsletter team from Puducherry Toastmaster Club, and please do it the same for us. So we can hope that we can complete that thing as early as possible before the milestone. So, is there anything soon? There will be a announcement regarding milestone. So please to plan for milestone and attend the milestone as in person. So it will be purely in person at in Puducherry in Pondicherry. So venue is I think hope so it's already announced, or if not means we will announce the venue later. So for upcoming times, like we are planning with many things. So with that, I request your kind and humble cooperation with us, with the overall executive team for the term of January 2026 to June 2026. So with your cooperation, we can achieve more thing and take the Puducherry club into more heights than now. Thank you, Bilal.
Thank you, Anto, for your updates.
Yeah.
So do we have results, Bharati? Can we announce?
Yes, we have results.
Yes, can you put it in chat or you want to announce?
Just a minute, I'll send it to you.
Bharati can announce, right?
Yes.
Or else you can share the results with Arvind Sami. Since he is a you, maybe he can take over.
No, if Bharati has result, he can also announce. No issue in that. Or secretary Romanti can announce. Or Dtm Vijayalakshmi also he can announce. No issue. Whoever is so.
Got answers. First, obviously, best speaker goes to Toastmaster Dtm Vijayalakshmi. What are the and obviously, best available ground goes to Toastmaster Bharati. And next, best state public speaker goes to Yes Basmati. And for making
Let me take a picture.
and best role player goes to myself only.
Yeah, so now, after class,
Okay.
Come on, stand there.
I think we have covered everything. That's it. Yeah. We have one appreciation to the guest for tabletop speaker, that is Mohammed Asif.
One minute.
Take on me. That's it. Over to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Arvind Sami. So before I adjourn the meeting, I have one request. Probably in upcoming meetings, I request everyone to come on video so that it will be more engaging. Bus. And yes, Arvind Sami, you're about to say something.
Those ones so high Prabhat. Best actor. That's it.
Okay, that's okay, Arvind Sami. And the other information I want to share is the roll call for our district conference Discover 2026 has already been launched. I think I have shared that link in our WhatsApp group. So do nominate yourself for roles. It's our district conference that is going to happen in May of 2026. I think for our semi-annual conference, Rovanti got selected as an MC, but she was not able to make it. But in our district conference, I wish to see a lot of Puducherry members, taking part, doing any kind of role that supports the district conference. So I encourage everyone to nominate yourself. Yes, Santo.
So before roll call nomination, I will request all the members to from Puducherry to register for Discover. That's the main thing. Better to the role player. First, they will come to register. That's a thing you need to discuss.
Sure. And if they are taking up role, definitely they have to be there, and that's my intention. So with that note, I officially adjourn this meeting. Probably people who want to do networking or speak with your fellow members of the club, you can stay in this call. officially adjourn this meeting number 197 of Puducherry Toastmasters. Thank you.